Hey there everybody, just wanted to do a quick, quick underrated films review today. It's kind of a bit of an impromptu one because it's one that I watched a few hours ago. I remember seeing this film a few years ago and sort of thinking it was alright, but watching it recently, I've actually appreciated it a bit more. So I was in a bit of a John Lithgow mood. Great actor. Main reason for this, I went to see Daddy's Home 2 the other day. My girlfriend and I went to see it at the cinema, and we really liked it. I loved it. I thought it was a really funny film. I thought it was a really nice sort of Christmassy film. It's one of the best that Will Ferrell's done in recent years, I'd say. And John Lithgow was a really big part of that. I thought he was really great and really funny and just really played the character so well. It led me to think today, the day that I'm recording this, that I quite fancy watching another John Lithgow film. So this film that I thought about was Love is Strange. It's a film that also stars Alfred Molina. They both star as a couple who have been together, I think it's about 35 years that they're together for, and they finally get married. The character of Alfred Molina loses his job in the film, and as a result of this, money's a bit tight. They end up having to live separately and live with each other's friends for a while until they get financially stable enough to move into their own place again. And that's kind of the setup for the story of the film. But the majority of the film really is more of a character study. It's a really beautifully made film. Like, the performances are kind of what make it. I think Alfred Molina and John Lithgow are both just so great in this film. It's one of those films that was quite critically praised because of its perfect performances and just how real it feels and how very natural the film is, and I completely agree with that. It does feel that way. I do think it's an underrated film because it's not one that you really hear about that often. It's one of those films that might have slipped under the radar unless perhaps you were reading film magazines at the time. You know, it's kind of one of those sort of films, I guess. But it's really recommended. I'd watch it, and there's some really touching scenes in it. You know, you can just kind of... I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. You kind of just get it, especially as you get older as well. And now I'm in a relationship as well. You do recognise a lot of the stuff in this film. I think that's why I didn't appreciate it enough when I first watched it, because I was single at the time. I think when you're in a relationship and when you're in love with somebody, this is a film that you kind of appreciate more because you understand the couple that are at the centre of the film. You understand that commitment there and that real love that sort of is between them. It's a really beautiful. I think the performances in particular are beautiful. It's kind of a romantic drama, I'd say, more than a comedy, although it has humorous elements to it. It's a very subtle film. It's all about the little gestures, and it's all about, you can just kind of feel, and this is why it's such good acting in the film as well, you can just kind of feel what they're going through and you understand what's going through their minds just by watching the film and not necessarily with any dialogue. It's a really wonderful film, and I'd really recommend you go and check it out. You should be able to find it quite easily, I guess, on DVD or anything like that. So yeah, watch it, and hope you guys enjoy it.